Australia, the land down under, famous for its friendly locals, iconic wildlife, and world-class beaches. But behind its sun-drenched coastline and laid-back lifestyle, there's a treasure trove of lesser-known facts that might surprise you. Today, we're diving deep into the heart of this immense continent to uncover 10 fascinating facts about Australia that you probably never knew. Good day, everyone, and these are 10 facts about Australia you didn't know. Let's jump right in. Fact number 1. The world's largest living structure? The Great Barrier Reef. Most people know that the Great Barrier Reef is large, but few appreciate its true magnitude. It's not just big, it's the largest living structure on the planet. Stretching over 2,300 kilometers along the Queensland coast, roughly the distance from Mexico to Canada, it's so vast it can be seen from space. This reef system is composed of nearly 3,000 individual reefs and 900 islands. Its biodiversity is staggering. Around 1,500 fish species, over 400 types of coral, and countless other marine creatures call it home. More than just a natural wonder, it's also a critical habitat that helps support fisheries and tourism, contributing billions of dollars to Australia's economy each year. According to the Great Barrier Reef Marine Park Authority, the reef covers approximately 344,400 square kilometers. Fact number 2. More snow than the Swiss Alps. When most people imagine Australia, they picture sun-bleached deserts, lush rainforests, and pristine beaches. Snow rarely comes to mind. Yet the Australian Alps, stretching across parts of Victoria, New South Wales, and the Australian Capital Territory, receive more snowfall on average than the celebrated Swiss Alps of Europe. These mountainous regions boast several ski resorts, where winter sports enthusiasts can hit the slopes and enjoy a climate very different from the stereotypical Australian heat. The higher altitude and moisture-laden winds from the Southern Ocean help create these snowy conditions each winter, proving that Australia's climate is far more diverse than many realize. Tourism Australia notes that the Australian Alps can receive higher total snowfall in an average season than Switzerland's mountains. Fact number 3. The world's longest fence. The Dingo Fence. Australia is home to the longest fence in the world, known as the Dingo Fence or Dog Fence. Extending over approximately 5,600 kilometers, it surpasses even the length of the Great Wall of China. Built in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the fence was designed to keep dingoes, native wild dogs, away from southeastern sheep grazing lands. This remarkable structure serves as a constant reminder of the nation's agricultural challenges and the ways Australians have adapted their infrastructure to manage native wildlife populations. While it may not be as visually iconic as other global landmarks, the Dingo Fence is a testament to human ingenuity and Australia's complex relationship with its environment. The Dingo Fence is about 5,600 kilometers long, longer than many well-known international boundaries. Fact number 4. 10,000 beaches and counting. With a coastline stretching roughly 50,000 kilometers, Australia is blessed with over 10,000 beaches ranging from famous tourist hotspots to remote, untouched shorelines that see few human footprints. If you visited a new beach every single day, it would take you nearly 3 decades to see them all. Each region's beaches have their own character, from the turquoise waters and vibrant reefs of Queensland's tropical shores to the rugged cliffs and dramatic surf of Western Australia. Whether you're a surfer, a swimmer, or someone who just loves a good seaside sunset, Australia's beaches offer endless variety. Fact number 5. The oldest living culture on Earth. Aboriginal Australians? Aboriginal Australians are the custodians of the oldest continuing culture on Earth, with a lineage stretching back at least 60,000 years, well before the world's oldest pyramids were constructed. Over millennia, Aboriginal peoples developed sophisticated social structures, complex spiritual beliefs, rich artistic traditions, including rock art galleries that are among the oldest known to humankind, and an encyclopedic knowledge of the land's flora, fauna, and seasonal changes. Their understanding of country, which is woven into their identity and passed down through generations, informs sustainable land management practices and intimate ecological wisdom that modern science is only beginning to fully appreciate. Fact number 6. Extraordinary wildlife exclusivity. Australia's wildlife is renowned for being both unique and sometimes downright strange. More than 80% of its mammals, reptiles, amphibians, and plants are endemic, meaning they exist nowhere else on Earth. Consider the kangaroo, a hopping marsupial that's essentially a national symbol, or the koala, whose diet revolves almost entirely around eucalyptus leaves. Then there's the platypus, a bizarre egg-laying mammal that looks like a mashup of a duck, beaver, and otter. This extraordinary evolutionary biology results from Australia's long geographic isolation after it broke away from the supercontinent Gondwana tens of millions of years ago. Fact number 7. Melbourne's original name was Batmania. Before Melbourne became one of Australia's most cosmopolitan cities, celebrated for its coffee culture, street art, and cultural festivals, it had a rather unusual name, Batmania. Named after one of its founders, John Batman, who negotiated with local Aboriginal leaders for land in 1835, the settlement was briefly referred to by this quirky title. Although the name didn't last long, and it was soon officially named Melbourne, the short-lived moniker Batmania remains a fascinating piece of the city's early colonial history. Today, Melbourne is known for its vibrant laneways, thriving art scene, and top-notch restaurants. But it's fun to remember its eccentric origins. Fact number 8. No active volcanoes on the Australian continent. Unlike many continents that lie on tectonic plate boundaries, where the Earth's crust is more volatile, Australia sits comfortably in the middle of the Indo-Australian plate. As a result, it has no currently active volcanoes on its mainland. Though volcanic activity did shape parts of the landscape millions of years ago, those volcanoes are now extinct. Today, much of Australia's geological interest lies in its ancient rocks and landscapes, including some of the oldest known rock formations on Earth, rather than lava-spewing peaks. This tectonic stability is one reason why Australia's landscapes can be incredibly old and eroded, offering unique insights into our planet's deep past. Fact number 9. A huge country but sparsely populated, Australia is the 6th largest country in the world, comparable in size to the continental United States or the entirety of Europe. But while America has hundreds of millions of people, and Europe even more, Australia's population hovers around 26 million. Most Australians live along the temperate eastern and southeastern coasts, clustering in major cities like Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane. The vast interior, often called the outback, remains thinly populated. With a population density of roughly 3.3 people per square kilometer, Australia is one of the least densely populated countries on Earth. This low density contributes to unique environmental challenges, as well as opportunities to preserve natural habitats and biodiversity. Fact number 10. Canberra, a capital created as a compromise. You've heard of Sydney and Melbourne, two major Australian cities frequently compared for their cultural offerings, economic influence, and lifestyles. When it came to choosing a capital city for the new nation in 1901, these two powerhouses were fierce rivals. Instead of picking one over the other, the young Commonwealth of Australia decided to build a brand new capital halfway between them, in New South Wales, but close to the Victorian border. Named Canberra, this meticulously planned city was designed by American architect Walter Burley Griffin and his wife, Marion Mahoney Griffin. Today, Canberra stands as the nation's political and administrative center, home to Parliament House and many national cultural institutions. So there you have it. 10 eye-opening facts that reveal Australia's complexity, diversity, and richness. From its ancient cultural heritage and remarkable wildlife to its surprising snowfields and massive fences, the land down under proves to be far more than just a postcard-perfect destination. Next time you think of Australia, remember that behind the familiar icons lies an entire continent of stories waiting to be told. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to hit like, subscribe for more amazing facts about our incredible world, and drop a comment below sharing which fact blew your mind the most. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.